Falling in love with Chris was complicated from the start. A few months into our romance, he offered me a position at the company he co-owned with his mother. The situation grew messy when his ex-girlfriend, a former friend of mine, discovered we were intimate and informed his mother. His mother issued a clear ultimatum: I could not work there if we were romantically involved. Instead of ending things, Chris and I moved underground. For over 400 days, we dated and remained intimate in secret. The stress was immense, primarily because Chris would frequently initiate physical intimacy at the office. I repeatedly told him I was terrified of losing my job, but he continued to slip up. I felt paralyzed. I loved him, yet I hated the professional risk he was forcing me to take. As the year progressed, his emotional availability dwindled. While he gave me sentimental gifts, he refused to make time for me. Eventually, I returned the gifts, telling him they caused me too much pain and that he should only give them back when he truly meant the sentiments behind them. Shortly after, Chris told me he was falling out of love and couldn't commit to a friendship or a relationship. 6 weeks later, while I was recovering from a car accident, I discovered he was in a new relationship. When I reached out to ask for space, he lashed out, telling me his private life was none of my business. I snapped and sent an angry text in response. The fallout was immediate. When the new work schedule was posted, my name was missing. I realized I was being fired for an off-hours text while Chris remained unscathed. For over a year, I had been the one carrying the burden of our secret. In previous private meetings, management told me that if Chris wouldn't hold boundaries, it was my responsibility to do so. I felt like I was being painted as a crazy stalker while he played the innocent boss. I was tired of being the only one held accountable. I messaged his mother and asked to speak. I laid everything bare. I told her the truth about our relationship and his inappropriate conduct at the office. Her reaction was cold. She told me I should have reported him sooner since she held the majority stake in the company. She even called me toxic for returning his gifts and accused me of only coming forward because I was jealous of his new girlfriend. The truth is, I didn't tell her to be spiteful. I told her because if I was losing my livelihood over a breakdown caused by his gaslighting, I wanted the record to reflect that I wasn't the only one responsible for the office misconduct. I still care for him, but I couldn't keep protecting his reputation at the expense of my own. Am I the asshole for throwing him under the bus to ensure he was held accountable for his part in this?